is, I call it defining your van life vision, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
If you know where you're going, right, you set a goal, you have a vision in mind, everything you do needs to align towards that one vision, that one goal, right?
Okay.
Because so many people, what they'll do, they'll jump into this and they'll get feature overwhelm, right? Shiny object syndrome. They'll see so many cool features. And actually, at the RV Super Show,
Mm-hmm.
now you're tripping me up,
Not that
dude.
easy, is it?
At the RV Super Show, I was walking around and I saw people with like thick binders. I stopped one of the guys. His name
Oh,
was Tom. I actually know him. And I looked through his binder. I was just curious. I'm like, what goes through people's heads and like,
yeah.
how are they making this decision? And the
Yeah.
whole thing was just filled with brochures and features, this feature,
Mm-hmm.
that feature. I want this, I want that. I'm like, dude, let's pause for a second. Let's first, what is it that you're actually looking to accomplish? What's the vision here? Because if you
Mm-hmm.
get lost in features,
Yeah.
that's an endless cycle of
It is.
overwhelm. You're
What's
just
the
gonna get stuck
craziest
there.
feature? I know this is a sidetrack of what we're talking about, but tell me, what's the craziest feature that you've seen someone looking for in a van? Craziest
A
feature.
bathtub, a bathtub, like an
Oh my
actual
god.
bathtub in a van,
You mean like a claw foot? Like
like a full
yeah,
bathtub,
they're gonna
Hamid. Like there's
fill the
no other way.
bathtub up with water, with soap and
That was one,
bubbles.
yeah,
That
literally.
actually sounds cool. That sounds cool.
It does, but I don't think she followed through with it.
Oh my god.
I don't even
Yeah,
think she got a
that's
van. But
crazy.
the other one was
Mhm.
cement. Like I saw someone trying to get cement inside of their van because they like the look of it.
Aesthetics of yeah,
Um,
and I think there are
yeah,
cement vans out there. I think I've seen. Is it Jared Tochi? One of those.
concrete
Someone.
oasis.
Yes, there is that out there. I was gonna say, and this is probably not crazy. You've come up with the crazier ones, I think. There were people asking us at the show for vans that had washer and dryers in them.
Wrong class. I
Yeah,
think you need a C or an A for that.
yeah, and I guess you could do it. You could have one just to talk about the feature thing for a second here. You could probably have that one crazy feature. If you want concrete, you could have it. You want a bathtub, you could have it. If you want a washer and dryer, you could have it. You're just gonna have to throw a bunch of other stuff out to get it
Yeah.
into a
It's
van,
always
right?
a plus minus, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Let me just get
yeah.
this in from Travel Dreamer. Travel Dreamer says just researching the best platform for one's van needs can be overwhelming. So yeah, I know.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so van
Mhm.
life vision, right? Start
Yeah.
by your own goals. I don't know if you heard
Mhm.
the TED Talk by Simon Sinek, Start with Why. That's kind of the premise of this. So the
Okay.
first question I always ask people is like, why are you even interested in doing this, right?
Mhm.
And actually, like, write these things down. I promise you it's going to make sense later on because every single thing you do needs to connect back to this. This is like the foundation, right? All the features you pick are going to are going to have roots connecting back to these foundation. Why do
Okay.
you want to do this? Once you've defined that, are you sure you want to do this, right? Because
It
some
is
people
not
get
for
into
everyone.
this.
Yeah. Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people get into this very quickly. I mean, if you look at the
Mhm.
used vans for sale, a lot of
Mhm.
times it's like we thought we were going to use it more, but XYZ happened
Mhm.
and we're not using it anymore,
Yeah.
right? How do you plan to use your van? This is an important one, right? So are you are you looking for like a retirement adventure? Are you going to be
Mhm.
taking a bunch of gear with you? Are you going to be exploring the country, visiting friends and family, chasing the warm? Are you a digital nomad? Are you a family traveler? Like, what's the
Mhm.
primary use case of your van? Because once you
Mhm.
define that, again, that starts to establish a lot of the features you're going to have inside of your van,
Mhm.
and if you need this or
Mhm.
that, right?
Mhm.
And then the third thing, which is pretty important, is where you plan on going, right?
Okay.
Is it winter camping? Is it off-roading? And actually, I want to talk about off-roading a little bit, right? Because
Mhm.
there's two parts to off-roading. People will say they want to do off-roading, but there's two parts to it. There's like heavy off-roading, and then
Right.
there's like light off-roading. And I think majority of people, when they say they want to do off-roading, they mean light off-roading, and that's just like dirt and gravel road, right? Like you're not
Mhm.
taking this on like a what you would take a ATV or a side by side on, or maybe a Jeep, right?
Mhm.
Some people want to do that. That's cool, but I think most people, when they say off-roading, they mean light off-roading.
Mhm.
But winter climates, right? When it comes to winter, maybe you need a different type of battery inside of your van. That's very important, right? So that directly correlates with the type of feature you're going to get. Some of
Mhm.
these vans are may not be the best insulated, right? Because they're not designed for cold weather, right? They might not have the best heater, right? So again, winter or no, that correlates to a bunch of different features. Off-grid living. Are you going to be doing stuff off-grid, or are you just going to be spending time at national parks and campgrounds? That determines the amount of power you're going to need, right? So
Mm-hmm.
where you plan on going is very important. And I kind of bundle that into the whole van life vision aspect of things.
Okay, cool.